Oh, I guess we're on. We're on live. Hi everybody, this is Mike from Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Enhancement here in a sunny Sharpsburg, Georgia on Wednesday, I think it is. Yeah, Wednesday. My days run together. I don't even know what day it is. This is one of my refrigerator magnets. If you want one of these, hey, just drop me a PM with your address and I'll drop one in the mail to you. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. I won't mail you anything else. No advertising, no emails, no nothing. Yep, that's my car, Sally, who is having to sit outside again while I've been working on this 1969 Z28 Camaro. Somebody's there watching. I'm not sure who that is. But I am 99.9% finished with this Camaro, which has taken, a little more than a week. Gotta take some time off for doctor visits, that kind of stuff. But, so it wasn't all day, every day, but it was pretty much. Oh, 2 people watching. I wish you would tell me who's watching. I just finished up. Oh my goodness. I'll show you some of the stuff I've been using. There's my creeper. Yep, I was using that. Another little inspection light because the battery in my swirl finder. See if I can bend up here. Show you what this is. I used this product, which is called TP2, which is a trim restore. Strong smelling stuff, folks. And one of these little detailing sponges, I used it as an applicator in this instance. What I used it on was, where's my hand? Pointer. Let me get that. Sorry folks, sorry. Mike, you're not very good at this. No, I'm not. This stuff here ended up very white looking and chalky, even though I cleaned it 2 or 3 times. All those little nooks and crannies, I don't know if y'all can see in there. What a pain, what a pain. So what I did was use that trim restorer on it, and it turned out looking pretty nicely. I think to get it much better than that, you would have to remove it and repaint it. Yep, I even treated these rims around the headlights, and the body of the headlight, what I call the body, I think it's also plastic anyway. I put it on there as well, but it came out and put it on the little emblems, which are plastic, and this, I forget what you call this thing down here. It was kind of milky white and chalky and messed up because it's so low to the ground and it gets bombarded with a lot of stuff. But I used it on that as well, rejuvenated that a great deal. Now this trim restorer is not a dye. For that you would have to go to solution finish, but I didn't need solution finish on this. So this is just a conditioner restorer, but it's not petroleum or silicone based. So after it cured, and it's cured now, it's dry to the touch. So dirt and bugs and that kind of stuff, and it gives you a sleeky finish, but it's dry to the touch so that stuff won't stick to it as well. And it'll be much easier to clean on the next go around for whoever cleans it next. Maybe me, maybe somebody else. Oh boy. And the rest of the car, I paint prepped it this morning a couple of times, because when you get ready to put your wax, sealant, coating, whatever it is you're putting on your paint for protection, in this case it was the DPC, what they call TR8 titanium sealant. And they call it 8 because on everyday cars like mine, it should last up to 8 months or better. far longer than any wax you can put on there, and it's a much harder finish and much more water repellent and dirt resistant and all that kind of stuff. Dries to a diamond like, glass like consistency, so it is hard. You know, wax is kind of soft even after you buff it off, so it's, the whole vehicle has been sealed with that. Oh man, even the glass, everything, every square millimeter on the exterior of this car has been sealed with that, and I think it looks awesome. In a couple of more hours, oh, look at that shine, would you? Man, oh man, oh man. Even the glass is shining. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I tell you what, folks, and I've tried a lot of so-called glass cleaners, and at the urging of Mike Phillips at Auto Geek, I decided to try this. Whew. It cleans, it'll stay on the glass for a little while, won't evaporate very quickly, and leaves nothing behind. Most glass cleaners are glass polishes, and they leave something behind. When I clean glass, I don't want to leave anything behind, so I used that, and I'm telling you what, it's good stuff. The best so-called glass cleaner that I personally have ever tried, and I've tried bunches and bunches. And when I'm doing just an initial cleaning on the glass, a lot of times I'll just use isopropyl alcohol. Does a great job, strips everything off the glass, particularly if you're going to put some kind of coating on it. This was a sealant, not a coating. If I was going to put a coating, the titanium glass coating on it, I would have prepped it with alcohol first. But after this cures in a little while, I'm going to put some top coat on it. This stuff right here, DPC TK6 Kingsguard top coat, which will give further protection to this paint, the glass, all this stuff. You can put the top coat on any substance, and it will extend the life of the sealant dramatically, and it will also add a little bit of depth to this gloss and shine. But hey, let's just take a little walk around, folks. Man, I'm telling you folks, it can get better than this, but not much. Not much, not at this level. I mean, this car is as clean and rejuvenated as it probably has been in a very long time. What was frustrating is in some of these cracks, nooks and crannies, I had to clean up the mess from some previous detailer who didn't get all his wax or whatever it was he was using that got down in the cracks and all that. I know it wasn't mine because the stuff I use doesn't leave a white residue. And plus, as you recall, I taped everything off to make my cleanup easier, but I still had to go back and clean up after the others who had gone before. The tires and wheels have been done, everything, folks, everything. All these little emblems. So it's basically done. That top coat, it won't take just a few minutes to go around this car, because you spray it on an applicator towel, you massage it in, as we say. You don't rub it, you're just spreading it onto the paint. You just want to make sure you get good coverage. You don't want any pressure. And then I'll take one of those thick towels I showed you guys before, and then buff it to perfection, as we say, just to get the little streakiness out of it. It will help protect it and give it a little bit more shine and gloss, folks. Probably even put some on the glass, the plastics, everything. That Kingsguard is engineered to go on top of anything else. You can't do that with all top coats or waxes or sealants or anything. You know, they have to be designed for that. You have to be careful what you put on top of your wax, your sealant, your coating, whatever it is. It has to be engineered to go along with that, because a lot of these companies use different chemicals for different reasons. Ooh, there's a piece of dust. Get off of there. Or a bug or something. But folks, if you're looking for shine and gloss and a glass-like finish, you can't ask for much better than that. You just can't. Left my waffle weave glass towel off so I can wipe any streaks or ridges I might come up with on the glass off, which I don't have any. But sometimes, as this stuff cures, you get little high spots pop up, as we call them, and you have to just buff them down a little bit most of the time. It's not a big deal, not a big deal. It's just that sometimes they don't show up immediately. It's a shame. This glass has some scratching in it, and it looks like some glue residue or something from whoever put the trim back in. You know, to me, when you do something, whether it's replacing trim, replacing glass, whether you're detailing the car, whatever it is you're doing to it, cleaning up everything is part of that job. I think the rear end turned out rather nicely. Yep, got down there and did all that. Had to use the creeper again. Oh boy. Laying on my back, basically. But she is 99% finished, Mr. Rick. By the time you get back to town, she'll be ready to roll. She's ready to roll right now. It's just I like to put that top coat on when I get the opportunity. Good stuff, really good stuff. All right, folks, I appreciate everybody. You know, it's like they say, like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, all that stuff. I appreciate everybody for sticking with me through this journey. Hopefully I'll be starting another journey here pretty soon. I've already had a call today. A vehicle I put the high level titanium coating on, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. That big black Ram truck, I don't know if y'all remember that, but the owner had backed into something, or somebody backed into her, so I'm not sure what happened in the back end, and one of the quarter panels had to be repainted, so they want it recoated. But I had him call the painter, because different paints, you know, they recommend usually it's about 30 days for that paint to fully cure before you can put any kind of protection on top of it. And then he called me back and said, the painter said it was a couple of weeks. Maybe you paint guys know the answer to that, but I know that some paints require longer to cure than others. But hey, we'll get that truck back here in a couple of weeks probably, and I'll get to check up on it and see how it's been doing. I hadn't seen it since I finished it. Anyway, I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all very much. If you have any questions, shoot them to me. If I can help you, give you advice, I will be more than happy to do so. Thank y'all very much. I think these stripes came out pretty nice too. Okay guys, see you later. Bye bye bye.